to the Super Subpar podcast, TJ.
Welcome back. We haven't even started. This is the first one.
Shut your face.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, TJ. Anyway, wait, yeah, Super Subpar podcast. That's you already said I'm TJ. Wait, you're TJ.
Oh, you're TJ.
No.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Wild Thing 90210. Should I go by my username or we should just go by our real names? Real names. Yeah, good idea, TJ. Anyway, yes. So I guess I'm Dakota, and we're starting this podcast because. Sorry about that. We're starting this podcast because. Why did we start this?
Because hashtag YOLO360 Star Wars got taken over by Disney.
Okay, well, that's not would not been my answer, but sure, yes, exactly. I guess because we wanted to do this because it's fun and entertaining to us, not to you guys. It's more for us. I'm just kidding. Unless you do like it, which would then be cool. But who knows? First, I guess you should introduce yourself, TJ, and like what your channel. I guess I don't know, subs. What you do?
I have like 70 subs. I don't really care.
Oh, gasp!
Yeah, gosh.
But okay, so that's TJ. 70 subs, doesn't care. Good. That's good. That about sums it up. No. And of course you know me as no, you don't know me unless you just watch it.
Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just keep going. Wild Thing 90210 channel just does gaming channel of videos and stuff, and also isn't that it? Not many vlogs. I don't do any of those.
I shall be right back. Sorry about that.
356 subs. I think I'm at now. It's going down recently. It's kind of terrible. And now I'm talking to myself because I don't want to have any dead air. This is our show, and it's our first one, so it's trial and error here. We had a couple topics. Also, I think we're gonna try and get people on that with us because that'd be a lot more. I think it'd be a lot more fun. A lot more.
Apologies, I am back.
A lot more. As soon as we get more people. Well, are we looking for people to come on the podcast?
We are currently looking for people. It just depends on the person we'd be interviewing and such.
Ah, indeed. So, first topic is something that I guess, wait, whatever, I guess I'll go with this.
Well,
TJ.
the first topic we brought up, was a lot of people are really pissed about this thing going on Twitch. I don't know if you've heard about it.
I've heard about it, yes.
So you know how there's Nightbot, right?
No. I didn't.
All right.
What's a Nightbot?
Nightbot is basically, from my understanding, a Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Alright, you get there. Sound it out.
Nightbot's basically a reprogrammable bot that you can set up for your stream. And somebody set up their Nintendo Game Boy with an emulator, and people just type in chat, and it has millions of chat lines per minute.
Okay, I've seen that part of it. I just didn't know why people are up in arms about it. It's just someone playing.
Well, because it's lagging the hell out of Twitch because it doesn't have its own server.
Oh.
So, like, 1 or 2 nights ago, everything was lagging. It was like a 2-minute delay on people's streams and such.
Well, that sucks for those people. Haha. No, but yes. So like, is Twitch gonna do something about it, or what's the plan? They just don't.
Well, as of right now, I do believe it now has its own server.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know would that technically be good for business for Twitch, or would that be like, since they're getting that many people interested in something that's on their website.
I'll be truthful. Alright, so there's millions of viewers. Well, probably millions, I'm assuming. Millions of viewers equals millions of ads watched, which means millions of dollars for Twitch. So really, I don't think Twitch gives a shit.
Okay.
But I'm glad they actually took the time to not be assholes and made its own server to help the other streamers.
Okay. Well, that's what I was wondering, because it's like, well, technically, I think it could go either way. Pardon me. It could go either like you're gonna get a bunch of people to get on Pokemon, or you're gonna lose the people that are interested in other things because it's lagging. Those people that screw this, I'm out. I'm gonna go, I don't know, back to YouTube or watch YouTube videos because they won't lag.
That's one of the main problems is you can never have a big change without a lot of bad things and a lot of good things happening. especially within gaming or video sharing websites, because everybody is going to be adjusted to a different genre, and
Right.
when all the genres are changed at one time to try and fit every genre, they change and incorporate something that is probably going to be from something they don't like, which is a good and bad thing because it makes it more developed and more enriched, but at the same time, it sucks for people who just like that specific type of game.
Yeah. I think because from what I've heard about it, it's just like you got the people that are trying to actually get through the game, then you have the destructive douchebags of the internet that are there just trolling it and trying to, sit on there for like 8 hours a day trying to halt progress of, like, who has 8 hours to sit there and screw with somebody? Now, honestly, to me, that's a dedicated troll, but that's just that's a no life as well, in my opinion.
So basically, you.
Me? Well, some days. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not that
Some
bad.
nights,
I mean,
I don't know.
if I wanted to troll, I'd do it, but I don't think I'd spend 8 hours doing it. I'd give up after the 7th hour. Ha! LOL. Anyway, but yes. So, like we said, that's a problem, and they eventually get another own server. Apparently, I've heard they're doing it with Tetris as well. Have you seen that, TJ?
No, I hadn't.
They basically said, like, I think it's like Twitch plays Pokemon plays Tetris or something stupid. It's like something with Pokemon still in the name, I remember. But they're doing the same thing where you can control it and play Tetris at the same time. And there's a game.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, and then there's a survival horror game that they're talking about doing that in the future with, where the players can make noises. I think I've heard it off of IGN. This is just what I'm basing my information off of.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know if it's kind of cool. I don't know. It's just a different way to play the game. That's what they were saying. They were like, are people just like getting bored with video games now that they have to do this? Like, are you getting just totally? But I don't think it's that.
Well, see, I don't think it was made to like. I don't think they actually meant for it to get that big. Whoever made this, I think they more just meant it as, oh, you can control this. I just found this out. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so they set it up. And then, like, they started getting all these people, and I bet you they came back from school and their computer had crashed 5 times, and they go, what the fuck?
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that's, you say the people who created it, they came back from home, and they're like, oh, geez, like, yeah. Like,
no, it was probably set up by somebody who had a decent computer running for it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I concur. Now, well, are we good with this topic? You want to move on to something else?
I think that's about it.
Right.
Next on our topic list is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes, TJ. Now, I think I've
Oh, wait,
asked
sorry. We have one before that. I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Anyway, but TJ, I think I've asked you this before, but I totally forgot. Have you ever played any of the Kingdom Hearts games?
To be truthful, I'm a decent fan of them,
Okay.
but I've only played them slightly. I never really played through them all.
Oh my gosh. How old are you, TJ? You're 14, 15?
I'm 14. Mainly, alright, here's how my childhood life went. I know a lot about games because my big brother was a gamer, and I remember bits and pieces of a lot of games. Kingdom Hearts, pretty much one of the biggest things I got from it was dun 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 dun.
Wait, was that from the Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know.
I don't think that was from Kingdom Hearts.
No, wait, that was from V. I'm stupid.
Sounds like a Legend of Zelda or something.
No, that's Vivi.
What's that from?
I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, that might be That's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy.
I don't know how. Hold up.
Oh, TJ, silly TJ. But what I was saying is, if you at your age, like for me now being
See, that's a good example of how much I know these games.
Yeah. Well, see, me being my 19-year-old self, I'd went back and actually on my on the channel, I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts 1, and I've played it before when I was a little bit older, and it was just cheesy as all get out. To me, some of the things were super cheesy, but like I don't know, it's still, I don't know, it hit me right in the childhood. But I played that when I was probably 12 years old. You see.
Well, see, I really haven't actually had the chance to play through any of them, as I really don't have a console, which
Right.
is what mostly it's on.
Hmm.
It's got a lot better of gameplay on console. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked it. I'm still, I mean, I still have fallen in love with it. I think a good part of it is the story, just how character driven it is, and just the soundtrack in general. If a game has a good soundtrack, an amazing one, you've sold about, you probably sold about an extra 30 to 40% of your, people that have
Oh
like
yeah, soundtracks make like everything.
soundtracks like is like the icing and the cherry on top of the cherry
I'm
on top
pretty
of the cherry.
sure. I'm pretty sure Disney has made more off of Let It Go than they did from the actual movie Frozen.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, you
Oh,
know the
made me
song.
off the
Let
song?
it go, let it go.
I've never heard it. I've never seen the movie actually.
Oh, you haven't heard that?
I haven't heard it. Haven't seen the movie. No.
Oh, well, they die.
Whoa! Who dies? Oh,
No,
nice
I'm
try.
joking.
You almost got me that one. Well, you did get me. Anyway,
It's Disney. Since when has anybody actually died in a
this
Disney
is funny because I keep saying anyway, and I've been catching myself the last 3 or 4 times, and I keep doing it. But you can play a drinking game with that. Every single time I say anyway, you gotta drink. Anyway. Ha!
This topic, I'm gonna go let my dog in.
Are you kidding me? So now I gotta talk about Kingdom Hearts 3? Oh, whatever. I'm used to doing solo
Like, that's
commentaries.
a hard topic for you.
I'm used to doing solo commentaries. Whatever. Now, yes, Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, if you guys have seen the trailer was epic. It actually had me in tears at E3. Actually, I didn't see it live on E3. I saw it, I saw it after, no, I looked it up on Twitch. It might have been Twitch, and they announced Kingdom. I can't even remember. I just remember seeing it. It's probably on YouTube. I honestly can't remember. My mind was blown after that. So I have little recollection of how I came upon it. But the trailer was amazing. They showed a little bit of gameplay. Gameplay looks very enhanced HD quality. Better than the first and second ones or any of the games, to be honest, what they look like graphics-wise. I'm talking really nerdy here, but all of you are probably excited for it too, as am I. Since I'm doing the, I've already mentioned it, the Road to Kingdom Hearts 3 series on my channel. That's going actually pretty well. I'm having fun with that. But
Shameless self-advertisement.
yes, shameless self-advertising. But this is on my channel anyway, though, right? So I mean,
Shut your face.
if anything, I'm paying myself for advertisement.
Oh, by the way, if you for some reason want to like pay us money, we'll talk about your stuff.
Wait, we can do that?
I think,
Oh, yeah.
like, if you send me food, I will
Pay
talk
us money, what?
about your product.
Oh, dude, I'll just talk about someone's product if they're just on the show. I don't need money. Well,
True.
but as I was saying, yes, and they showed a game thread. D3 is it D23? Disney
Are you
something.
talking about E3?
No, E3 is something else entirely. This is a Japan Expo, and they showed actual gameplay where Sora can hold two gun-like things. I think it's like an ability you can use with the keyblade. There's a lot of different things. I saw a breakdown for it and everything. I think it's going to be an epic game. It comes out, I hope actually, we don't even know. 2015, 2016. And I will be getting it for the Xbox One. Yeah, and actually, this is more advertisement, but, see, this is saving me from doing a flippin' like vlog telling about what's going on. So if you don't mind, TJ, real quick, I gotta probably gonna borrow D3 Tears capture card and record Plants vs Zombies, which comes out tomorrow. Oh, today! Wait? Did it come out today? Today's Friday. Hold on a second.
Dude, today's Thursday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Today's Friday.
I know.
Oh, you almost got me again. If this game came out, so help me. Oh, hold on, fellas.
Sorry, this game is currently out of stock.
No, it comes out 2/25. Adrian's a liar. Anyway, I drink up.
Thank you for interrupting our podcast, Adrian.
Yes, Adrian, you scrub. You work at. He's a guy I work with at well, I guess I can say where I work, UPS, but he also works at GameStop. And he said it came out today, but I looked at it as 25th. I even said it was the 25th. Anyway, drink that. Now they got to drink because I said anyway. But Yeah, so that game's gonna be epic. I got a couple other games prepared. Dark Souls 2, probably gotta do a let's play on that. Anyway, you gotta drink again. Dang it, I keep saying it! Okay, next topic, TJ. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a bust. Screw it, I'm done.
Well, actually, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a pretty good topic. It's just that since we've not played it yet, there's really nothing
We could talk
much
about
going on about it yet.
Yes.
Our next topic is, according to you, douchiest YouTubers.
Yes, douchiest YouTubers. Now,
There's
TJ.
this one guy. I really hate him because he always talks about himself in his single.
Wait. Let's do the top three. Let's do our top three, like 3, 2, 1. Like who's your, top 3 douches on YouTube. We're bashing them too. This means, dang it. Oh well. Who we think would? I guess they could be really great guys in real life, but they come across as douches to us. How's that? But that.
Yeah,
just calling it how we see it.
Yeah. All right. So here's how this goes for me. Okay. There's this one guy, and he's mainly a single-player commentator. And in fact, I really haven't seen any like multiplayer crap on his channel.
That'd be me.
And he always goes around talking about himself in like third person, making up stupid shit all the time.
It's me.
And like, I really just hate him. If y'all want to go hate on him, his channel name is Wild Thing 90210.
I knew it. I said it. I was calling it too. But is that seriously your third?
No.
Oh, good. Almost had a heart attack.
That's my first.
God, you nerd. Well, anyway, I keep saying that. Wait. So who is your third? Seriously.
Well, truly, I don't think I hate any specific YouTubers.
Who do you think? Okay, who do you think well, I don't know if we should go like douches on YouTube or douches in real life. Who do you think would be the douchiest person in real life? Let's say that.
See, it depends, because I'm a 14-year-old, and, like, I look up to these people sometimes, but, like, I imagine meeting them and then just going, get the fuck out of my way.
Mm-hmm.
See, but I can't say that, because I don't know how they'd be in real life.
Okay. Well, still, though, who do you think, by the way their actions, who do you think, like, because I can see people, and I'll be like, dude, like, or, like, you can see the closest thing to their real lives would be their vlog channels, in my opinion. And I feel...
Probably, like, I don't think he'd be like this. I think he might do it, like, on accident. Shane Dawson.
Really?
Because he has a twisted sense of humor, and
but that's someone who I would kind of see the opposite.
See, like, he's really cool, and I'm saying, he doesn't know anything about people, obviously, and he's adapted, and his ways of humor are, he's basically a stand-up comedian in a way.
Okay.
So, he may be doing those things in public, but he may not realize that they seem douchey to some people.
True.
I do like the guy, because he's actually kind of cool, but I'm saying, like, he might inadvertently be.
Okay. Because that's what I was going to say, because I think, didn't he used to work in a grocery store or something? He basically started with nothing. Like, he had
no, he worked at Jenny Craig first, and he got fired, I think.
Jenny Craig!
See, I wouldn't be able to work at, like, anything with public relations most of the time, because I'd be like, oh, hold up, is this bitch trying to tell me what I gotta do for her? Somebody hold my weed!
Really? I'd actually like to work with people, to be honest.
See, I do and I don't. I like working with people that are nice and respect you, but if somebody tries to disrespect me, the wig is coming off.
Yeah, well, no, see, I think that's what the difference between me and you is. See, you would do that, but my response would be basically make fun of them, like be really sarcastic.
Oh yeah, I make fun of people inadvertently.
Be really sarcastic and be like, hey, just be really, like, cheesy. I don't know.
Well, it seems here that your insurance totally covers you.
Well, not like, be like, no, I would be the guy who, you know how the telemarketers, or like you get a call, you got a call to complain, they're like, yeah, have you ever seen, what was that, the worst freak out on, like, some dude was freaking out on, like, because they kept bouncing them around in their phone system. Have you ever heard that one? Have you ever seen that video? Well, basically, he called it, like, customer service, and he's been in the system for 3 hours getting passed through to different people, and so he starts flipping out, and the guy that's actually, like, working there and, like, trying to calm him down, he... Basically, okay, the call center people have a set of, like, they can't have any dead air at all. That's why they have to put them on hold, because that way, you know, that's just, or you'll get fired if you don't. Same thing, there's certain words you can't say, like, I don't think you could say no. I don't think you can say no on there. But, you can be, but you, basically, like, oh, well, I'm really sorry about that, sir, and I'll, if you let me put you on hold. Like, basically, he's just being really nice, and this dude's just flipping out on him. That's the kind of guy.
Tell me you're gonna put me on hold.
Yeah.
I've been put on. Have you seen that movie, John Q?
I haven't.
It's actually a really good movie. I'm thinking of watching it again soon. I haven't finished it.
Silly TJ. But yeah, that's what I mean. I'd probably be that guy. He's like, oh, well, I'm really sorry about that, sir. Can I interest you in and then keep doing that. Just keep being overly nice to where it sounds like I'm being a jerk. But then they can't say I was. I was just saying, hey, that's just company policy. But anyway.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to be put on hold for another hour? Yes, thank you, sir. And then like.
Yeah, exactly. Say, well, please, sir. Well,
Okay.
I think they have to agree to be put on hold too.
Next topic is.
Wait, I didn't even get to give mine.
Exactly. Next topic.
Get out of here. Now this, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I think. Actually, no, I kind of like him. I think he'd be cool to hang out with in real life.
You about to say something popular like PewDiePie or something?
Well, not him. Oh well, he wouldn't be. Well, no, I think I think he's actually a good dude.
Oh yeah, he is. He's pretty cool. I'm just saying. You said get a lot of hate. Oh, by the way, that was just an assumption, guys, about Shane Dawson.
Yeah, just like mine's about to be. Just based on, it's not going to be anything like, like...
Obviously, we haven't hung out with them in real life. We're just assuming, like, what could happen.
They could be great guys. We'd be totally wrong, but this is just how they come across to us.
Yeah. Well, no, not always come across to us. It's just, like... Because mine is something they might, like, Shane Dawson might accidentally do inadvertently and not notice, because that's his way of humor, and everybody has that.
I think and this is going to get a lot of hate too, T. Martin, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, here's why, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm fine, if people make money on YouTube, that's fine, that's great, and I'm happy for them. They're doing anything they can to get money and get fame, that's fine. But the dude's never, like, he only shows one side, in my opinion. I think he's kind of two-faced. I don't know, not two-faced, but from what I've seen and I've watched some of his videos, and from what I've heard, it's just like, basically, I think he's like kind of like an Activision puppet in my opinion. Just from what I've seen. Basically, he never says anything bad about a Call of Duty game, anything bad about anything they've ever made. He's like, oh yeah, guys, check this out. I forget how he did, but yeah, that's just someone who I think is kind of just like.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
I mean,
did YouTube really just change its?
Yeah. You didn't know that? So like,
I was on it literally a half hour ago.
It's more like Google Plus accessible, even more than before.
Bitch just got me fucked up.
All right, TJ, one YouTuber who you'd want to hang out with.
Are we talking like chill hang out with, or like I'm about to die, so let's go on like a roller coaster hang out with?
No, it's like a real life. Hey, I'm gonna take you out to dinner, not like a date. I'm gonna wine and dine you. No, I'm gonna take you out to dinner.
Well, first we're gonna go to the movies, then we're gonna go to a nice dinner, and I ordered us.
Even go to an amusement park, do whatever. You got a whole day with this person to hang out.
Let me think. Somebody really cool, I think on you. Personality-wise, probably gassy Mexican, I guess.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen any of his videos.
He's decently cool. Like, I'll give him that.
Mine would be, I don't know if you know, I think I've showed you his videos before. Stuart Edge, you ever see him?
Yeah, you showed me a couple.
I think he's a really clean cut, clean cut, I guess like a, straight arrow, I guess you could say.
He's like straight up about everything.
Yeah, he's himself. He doesn't. And well, I kind of this is gonna be really revealing about my life, but he's kind of like, I feel like he's like me and like my kind of personality in a sense, because the dude I would watch one of his he did a Google Plus Hangout, where he was just doing basically just a live, just talking to people, and he admitted that he's never actually ever like dated a girl like. For real. Basically, he'll talk to this girl, get her to hang out with him, or go out on a date with him, or a couple dates, but it never ever works out. And that's exactly what happens to me. So that's why I feel like me and him would be like flipping two peas of pod. Plus, it's funny too because the dude's freaking, he's got over 1 million or some subs, but like the ladies just don't want to date him, and it's just that mind boggles. It kind of puts me down on a level though, because it's kind of like, oh man, if Stuart Edge, the freaking 1 million subs dude, has trouble getting girls, this is gonna suck for me. Well, no, I'm getting off on a totally different tangent here. But he also admitted that when he gets girls' numbers, he never ever texts them back. Actually, I want to ask you about that, TJ. Do you think that's wrong? You know guys who do prank videos that get girls' numbers. Do you think it's wrong? Do you think they should have the right to like text those girls and like get to know some, if they've thought they've had a connection with them, actually talk to them? Or do you think it's just like, hey,
in the idea of a prank, it's kind of mean because they don't know them. They didn't actually get the time to know them, and it's kind of,
well, that's what the date's
sex.
for.
It's like going out, grabbing
TJ,
any girl's number you see.
To get to know the person. You don't. That's why I say, hey, let's go out to lunch. I'll take you. Let me take you out to lunch, and I get to know you. The way I see it is in a random encounter. You go out to a girl and you say, and you get her number and stuff. Well, you're not gonna stand there for the next 20 minutes. Well, you could, maybe, I don't know. But usually you or she has something to do. So they're like, let's say for like school, for instance. They got classes they got to go to. They got to go home. They got to go to work. They got stuff to do. So that's when you set a time and date to actually go out with them. But the reason why I say this is because I'm wondering how this is it just like wrong to do that? I just don't know.
I mean, it depends on the circumstances.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Well,
how much time is on the recording? I'm just gonna.
We've been like 20 minutes, I think. We should have started recording where we started this call.
Meh.
But
all right, new topic. Do we just want to leave it at 20 minutes or what?
Well, I was going to continue with this one. I thought this was a good topic, because I'm actually really wondering this myself.
All right, go ahead.
Because the reason why I'm wondering is because, like, what if you worded it like? Because I watch a ton of these YouTubers that do the public pranks and do the picking up chicks. They call it a social experiment. Do you think that just by changing the words, that kind of changes the tone, and like now it'll be like, oh, see, it wasn't, I did want your number, but I'm also doing it for this reason as well, to see if how girls react in these situations. But I thought you were pretty cool, so I want to hang out with you. What do you think? You think that is it okay in that situation?
I guess. I mean, depends on your true intentions with them. I mean, if you're just trying to hook up and like a trophy, then no, that's stupid.
Well, and it's kind of morally wrong. But there's also this video I haven't showed you, I don't think, but there's this guy on YouTube called Angry Picnic. He did this video where he went up to the girl and he said his number to her. He just went up and basically he'd go up to the girl. He goes, "Hey, what's up?" And then she goes, "Oh, hi." He'd be like, "Yeah, so it's 891." And then he said whenever it worked, 60% of the time the girls would text him back like first.
It works 60% of the time, all the time though.
Right. 60% of the time works every time? I don't know what you're alluding to.
And that's all the time we have for today. No.
We got like 6 minutes, I think. But that's, I don't know, I'm just wondering what your thoughts are on that, because I showed you, I actually put up on my personal Facebook, I bought a Zoom H1N handy recorder, and it's basically the wireless mic that the guy we talked about, Stuart Edge, uses to get the sound for his videos. And tomorrow, if everything works out, I plan on going out with a couple friends and doing exactly what I just said. And that's why, and I was gonna ask you too. Should I do another channel just for that, my gaming channel, and
I don't think so. You could put it under a separate playlist though.
okay. Because I've been told before by a couple of you subscribers that I just put up like random video. Like it looks like I put up random videos because I have a bunch of series going on, which I think is true. I think that's a good point, but.
I think what you need to do is start getting a little bit off of the whole single player commentary because you need some other people.
Yeah, you're right. I can agree to
that. For anybody that might actually watch this, the next episode will be on my channel, and we will look at any questions that arrive within the next.
Oh yeah! Forgot about that. We could ask them for questions and topics. I forgot about the audience there for a second.
Yeah, if you have any topics or questions you'd like us to cover next podcast, leave them in the comments.
Yeah, any suggestions as well. Do you want them in the comments or like on the Facebook? Because I got my YouTube Facebook page. Well, you can put them anywhere then on there. I mean, either or, whatever you want to feel like you're doing.
Preferably keeping them all on the YouTube would work.
Yeah, all in one separate spot. But
or we can make a forum on your Facebook. I'm not sure. Anyway.
We hopping off this or?
In just a moment.
Did we get it through all our topics that we had today?
Yeah.
Gravy.
My YouTube channel is TJ Hanlon. At Twitter, hashtag YOLO swag, 420 Blaze,
420 Brad.
Bay, Shoddy, the rent is too damn high.
Shout out to little Nene.
27 at Twitter. Yeah.
And well, this is gonna be on my channel, so I mean, you'd already be at my channel if you're watching this.
Oh yeah. I haven't even done a video of you in forever. Anyway.
You're right. We haven't done.
I think we're done. Correct.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Like TJ said, leave them in the comments, and we're hopping off.
Leave your topics in the comment. No.
We'll try and get I'm gonna try and get an intro song for this too.